Okay. I wanted to share with you today faux finishing as creative painting and how it can enrich your lives with color and why to settle for blank walls or white walls when you can bring your personality into the space and awaken the walls and make it comfortable to come home to. I also wanted to share with you that the average everyday person can do this with self-help books to teach you step by step, and you needn't be intimidated by any of the faux finishing techniques. Also, it's common household tools. I'm going to show you that in just a moment. There's the old adage that why replace when you can reface, and that goes especially in this economy. There's so many things that we can do, especially in cabinetry, to where we can make a big difference in our spaces. Our home environment needs to be warm, inviting, create an atmosphere of comfort, relaxation, and it brings joy, but it also transforms the house into a home. So what I want to start with is walls. Whether it be your entertaining spaces, bathrooms, kitchens, instead of having just a blasé color, you could start with a great base coat, and then the faux finishing techniques just adds life to it. So they're done with sponges, cheesecloths. Basically, you can take any tool. It's a matter of the technique you want to practice first. So in doing walls, there's two really good books that you can find anywhere. They're very reputable. Better Homes and Gardens and Sunset Books. Better Homes and Gardens, in the beginning, it just says that paint is the quickest, most economical way to decorate. It changes the mood of the room, and it's easy to learn with self-help, step-by-step guides. So as you're flipping through, you'll find some of my most popular ones were marbleization, and it's just various colors. It shows you how the finish looks, that it goes about, and it shows you step by step how to perform. From there, cheeseclothing, which is the old world Mediterranean style. We used to do a lot of what's very popular in bathrooms, they call them powder rooms, was the harlequin finish. And that's mapped out with the little quarter auto detail tape. And it tells you step by step how to map that out and to do the design yourself. Better Homes and Gardens is that one. This is Sunset Magazine. Both of these are available at Home Depot, any do-it-yourself place. Walls are the blank canvas of our homes, an open invitation to embellishment, addition of color and patterns. They bring character and the tone for our decor. So that's a backdrop. And there's pictures in there of wood graining, marbleization. The main thing, a base coat and doing a faux finish atop is far less expensive than going out and purchasing wallpaper and paying for an installer to come in and do the job for you. Kitchen and bathrooms, by doing the wall techniques in the kitchen and bathroom spaces, it's high moisture and steam factors. Wallpaper is not a good source to do on those walls. Again, you have the cost factor of wallpaper and the installer, where if you can do it in a paint finish, you can put more varathane into your glaze and seal the walls even more so. And you don't have to deal with the paper peeling with the moisture. The next item, which is a biggie for all of us, homeowners as you will be or are now, kitchen cabinetry is a big ticket item. To purchase, to make a glaze is 1 part varathane, 1 part latex paint to 3 parts varathane. When I'm talking about glazing, you put 3 to 4 coats on, you're following the wood grain, and you're changing the color. When you're done, you could take yellow oak cabinetry, which is 30, 50 years, that's the customary, what they place into the homes. So to take that yellow oak, which is not really popular nowadays, if it's good sound condition, you change the color. By doing that, you're adding a glaze, whether it be taking yellow oak, making it look like French country white, cherry woods, mahoganies, unlimiting what you can do. You just have to be able to go walk into a showroom, fall in love with something, take a look at what colors are in there, match them to your latex paint, create the glaze, and do it. If you're more creative, you can change the moldings out on the top, put new hardware on, oil rub bronze, and give a designer feel to some old yellow oak cabinets. So a do-it-yourselfer, $600 to $1,000 to purchase. To pay a professional, it's $5,000 to $8,500 to do the step. If you were to hire a designer, it's $40,000 to $120,000. to redo all the cabinetry, to come into a kitchen space, pay the designer to do it, depending on the size of the kitchen, how many doors and drawers and cabinetry. So that saves you a tremendous amount of money. Another item that you can do to really make a difference in your home is marble columns. Whether it be existing or you install them. A purchase of columns is $130 to $200, but it brings sophistication, elegance to a space, a sense of grandeur. So marbleization techniques is the same glazing technique. You prime the columns first, layer after layer after layer. It's the layers that create the depth and dimension. The books I just passed around, they have step-by-step guides to do it. I myself didn't know any of this in my 20s. I wanted to have beautiful things. I couldn't afford it. So I learned how to do it through the books, and I developed into a business with it where I had 4 employees. So what I wish to share with you, I have a wonderful girlfriend who is an expert in the business, and she's professional. She's done this for over 18 years. And what she had stated to me many years ago is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is the use of shadowing and highlighting, whether it be taking stenciling and going across the wall, putting on letters. You know, in the kitchens they put the sayings across the walls. Even with marble, the shadowing and the highlighting, make it come to life. Give the 3-dimension and realism. So that's, she lives in American Canyon, and she's been doing it for 18 years. The average homeowner, so what I want to leave you with is that the average homeowner should not be intimidated. The books are here to start you with, to use them, to follow them, to practice before you go hit the walls. If you don't like what you do, roll it out and start over. It's a blank canvas. It saves thousands of dollars, especially in the kitchen cabinetry field. And it adds warmth and comfort to your home, transforming it from a house to a home. But it evokes your personal taste, your personality. Why have what everybody else has when you can make a difference?